All right, and here we are on the same day in January at Mr. and Mrs. Primrose Jones's house, and now I'm talking to Mrs. Jones. I forgot your first name?
Mary.
Mary, that's right. To get the woman's perspective on what it was like to be married to somebody in the menhaden industry. So, Miss Mary, could you start off by telling us what community did you grow up in?
I grew up here in Adams Creek, but as a child I grew up in New Bern. Then we moved. My parents moved here, so just because I've been here all my life.
Oh, okay. So Adams Creek is a different community than Craven's Corner.
Yes.
Craven's Corner. Craven Corner. Okay, so how did y'all meet? You're from two different communities.
How did we meet? Well, when I was growing up, wasn't that many cars running up down. We did a lot of walking. He had a car, and I guess he was down here visiting someone. And I met him walking along the road.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
He stopped and spoke, and that was it. And then I met him again. So I guess that's how it started.
Okay. And about how old were y'all when you met?
I was 13 when I met him.
Good Lord. Is he okay? Okay, just checking. 13?
Yeah, I was 13.
How old was he? So, just a little bit older, huh?
Yeah, he's a lot older than I am.
When you met him, was he already working on the fish boats?
No, man.
I think so.
No.
You was working in New Jersey.
Working on the farm. I working on the farm, man.
Okay.
So when you got married,
He was fishing.
he was fishing. And where did you set up your home?
Here?
Right here in the spot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice. And so how much would he be away?
Half of the year.
6 months.
Sometime more than half of the year.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
To where?
To when I think when we first got married, he was working in Long Island or either New Jersey. He was up in that area. And he worked out of Standard Products in Beaufort, and when he would leave from there, they would go up that way. And so working down the Standard Products was almost as bad because he was the head man there. And when anything broke down, he had to be there. So some days he was gone 7 days a week.
Oh my gosh.
So the children on Sundays, we would pack our little lunch, picnic lunch, and we'd go down and have lunch with him.
On the boat?
No, we wouldn't go on the boat. He was at the factory then. He ran the factory.
Oh.
Before he wasn't on the boat at that time.
I didn't know that.
So they had the bunkhouses and everything there? They had the bunkhouses and everything
Yes.
there?
At Standard Products?
Yes. Yes, Standard Products.
Okay. And so how many kids did y'all have?
All together we have 7. We had 7, have 6 living.
Oh. And so you would load them all up and take them on down there?
Well, at that time only had 3.
Okay.
And we would go down there and have our little picnic. Sometimes they would fish and stuff like that.
Do you remember back in the day when they used to send a truck back in here to pick all the workers up for the factory? They were telling me Beaufort Fisheries used to send a truck.
Yes, I was a little girl then. I remember that. They did that up in Craven Corner.
Yeah, they said a Mr. Lonnie
Nolan
was the driver.
And that was another factory down in Beaufort, wasn't it, Prim?
Yeah, it was Smith.
Harvey Smith.
Yes.
Did he send a truck too?
It was, I guess he did, because that factory was down West Beaufort way.
That was a big plant.
That was a long time ago.
So,
did you work there, Prim?
I worked there a couple of days.
Couple days. When he was gone 6 months of the year,
It was rough, but we made it.
What did you do? Did you go up and visit him on weekends, or did he ever come home?
He came home sometime once a month or every other month, like that. There's some like on holidays they would come in when they have a long weekend. Something like, but it was rough, but we made it.
Did you have help with your children? A big family support?
No, Just me and my children. Because my mom and dad, they helped me out a lot. Because I was the only child. And, but my mom and dad helped me out a whole lot. But it was just me and the children mostly.
And back in those days, did a lot of people from this area work at these factories or on the boats?
Not in this community. I think it was one other man that worked in at the plant, but I don't think he worked on the boat.
You mean from Adams Creek? Yeah. So it was mainly the
Craven
people
Corner
from Craven
area.
Corner. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think many. This boy across the road used to work, but he was in Jersey, I think. But I think it was like a military life. Only I didn't get to travel. I was the stay-at-home person.
Did you fear for him being out on the ocean?
No. I was
No?
pretty at ease with it.
Did any of your children go into the industry?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. They never decided to go fishing. I have one son that's in the Navy, and I have another son that works up in Raleigh. But nobody decided to go into fishing.
Did you ever go on the boat?
I went on there one time.
And what happened?
I had to walk across this little plank to get to the... I was so nervous because I'm afraid of water. And that's first time and last time.
Did you actually leave the dock?
No. I don't ride on a boat.
So you just went on to kind of
And
check
looked around.
And looked around. Yeah.
That's all I did. And I think I only went for the kitchen. And that was it.
Just to see where he worked, huh?
Yeah.
Have you eaten a lot of Mr. Primrose's cooking?
He's a real good cook. He cooks at home. He used to cook a lot at home. Especially when he was home those 6 months and I was working. He cooked.
Ah, okay.
If he wasn't working, he would cook.
Practice, didn't he?
He's a real good cook. His children loved his cook.
I bet. I bet.
He's a good cook.
Okay. Well, anything else you'd like to add about this whole career in the fishing industry?
No.
Are you glad he was a Menhaden cook and fisherman?
I guess I do. It was an okay job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an okay job.
Okay. Well, thank you.